fellow creators. Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in the Narcissist series with yours truly. It's an honor to be here. I hope these tips and tricks help you guys take back your power on this journey if you're dealing with any kind of a narcissist in your life. Just remembering that you guys are in control and you do always have a choice, even if it's scary and it feels uncertain. You always have a choice. So today I am going down the rabbit hole with the comeback with the narcissist. With that being said, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, I'm gonna pull you guys back just a little bit. There we go. Okay. I feel like I'm like squatted down like this. Okay. So the comeback. This one blew me away when this happened. This one blew me away. So they're going to come back. And what they're going to do is they're going to expect you to pick up right where you guys left off. No matter if that was on good terms or bad terms. Because they're not done. They think that they have to discard you. And if you've discarded them, then it's going to come back around. And they're going to try and make you pay retribution. They're going to try and make you pay for what you did. Because how could you discard them? They're the ones that are the holy and this, that, and the other. And yeah, I know I say not to blame them or anything. I just want you guys to understand the energy that they're coming from. Because I'm not here being mad about it. I'm just here. It's just an interesting... When it happened, I was just kind of like, wow. Okay. So that's how we're going to play this. Now, when this happens, you have a choice. You have a choice to repeat the cycle again and invite them back into your energy, or you have a choice to end the cycle and keep your distance. Because the thing is they just need an end. They need to step one toe over the line, and as soon as they've got their toe over the line, the minute that you react, they're like, I got you. I got you, and then it turns into a whole nother thing. And I think what surprised me the most is that there wasn't an apology. There was no, I'm sorry. There was no, hey, I'm sad that things ended the way that they did. Like, we had a good time, but we, weren't good for each other, whatever, like what normal people would talk about. Like, I think about you every once in a while. I know we weren't good for each other, but I just want you to know that I think about you every once in a while. You know what I mean? No, they don't. There's no concept of that. There's no understanding that. There is no normality to that in their lives. Their thought process is how could they discard me? They obviously aren't over me. And so they come back in expecting you to pick up exactly where they left off or where you left off. And the only time is when a narcissist discards you. And if they have, let it go. I know it hurts. I know it sucks. And I know it feels raw and ruthless and unfortunate, but don't try to get revenge on them. Don't try to cause a lot of problems in their lives. I did this in my own relationship, which is why I think it lasted 8 years. The narcissist that I was with was very, very loose, I guess I could say. He was a womanizer. And so I found out multiple times, and he discarded me a couple times, and I begged for him to come back, and he did. And then it was just like basically saying that everything that he did to hurt me was okay, and he just continued to do it. So that's what I'm saying. If they discard you, just know that there's healing that's involved in that. And yeah, it hurts because there's an addiction that goes along with being with a narcissist. And I don't care what people say. I know it because I experienced it myself, and I've seen so many other people experience it and why they continue to go back to narcissists. But just understanding that once you heal from that, it's where you gain a certain sense of security within. So when they come back, and they could discard you and come back. They could discard you and come back because they're not going to ever find anybody that gave like you gave to them. It just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. That's the reason why they attract a lot of empathic people, or the victim, right? They attract the victim, and it's hard for them to find the victim because not everybody feels the same way that a victim does. Not everybody feels like a victim. They just feel like they're just here living life, doing the best thing they can, this, that, and the other, whatever it is. And I'm still like, I can't, guys. Like, I had to make this video. I'm still reeling from it because it's just like what happened was so baffling to me. And I have a second part to this video too, which I'm going to make, which will tie it all together. So just wait for the second part to come out. I might not make it today. I might make it another day. We'll see. But I have a dog, and I've had her for 13 years. And of course, I was with him for 8 of those 13 years, right? And I know you guys probably, if you've watched any of the Narcissist series, you know that there was a point in time when I did leave her. I chose him over her, and I know you guys are probably like, how could you do that? But if you guys have a narcissist in your life, you guys probably can understand why, right? And when I left, I packed up everything, including her, and I took her. She's my dog, okay? She's my dog. And 2 years, not a word, not a nothing. And then all of a sudden, hey, can I see the dog? I miss her. And that was the comeback. And I just sat there, and he sent me some pictures of her, and I was just like, are you serious right now? What ended up happening when I left was the last 2 years, I have had to work with her to unravel the stress that was created in her life. She would tear up the trash. She would tear up the house. She would cause all kinds of mayhem in the house because she was so nervous about, you know, same thing with dogs. Like they react to their surroundings, and she would always react when he was around. She would get in a certain mood because he would always kind of be rough with her, and kind of, you know, like he would grab her side really hard and make her bite him, and then he would get mad at her because he would bite him, and then I couldn't love on her because it was just a problem. Created jealousy within the relationship. And I sat there, and this is what happened with me. When the message came through, the first thought in my head was, how dare you? How dare you even bother me with this? Are you freaking kidding me? And then I had to stop, and I thought about it, and I was like, what's really truly important here? He's asking to see the one thing, the one being that I love more than anything in the world. She's my road dog, my ride or die. Like she has been this whole time. And I said, and I just got her into a place where my biggest goal is just to maintain and make sure that she has the best days possible without that chaos, without that worry, without that fear. And I sat there, and the whole day it stayed in my messenger, and I was like, I wanted to say something so bad. This was a huge learning lesson for myself. I wanted to say something so bad. And the whole day I just thought about why I shouldn't say things, because it didn't matter. No matter how hard I argued with him when we were together, no matter what I said, no matter how much truth I spoke, it still just went in one ear and out the other. He didn't hear it. He only heard what he wanted to hear so that he could use it as a bullet against me. And so I sat there and I thought about it, and I was doing yoga. And this is so crazy. She was laying right next to me while I was doing yoga. I just love this. She's such a love. I just love her so much. And I was petting her, and she's just like pushing up against me. And I was like, this is what I love. This right here is this energy that you're in right now. It's so relaxed and chilled, and you're not worried about anything. You're not stressed. And I don't have to worry about, if I show you as much love as I want to, I don't have to worry about anybody being like, I can't believe you're loving on her. Like, I can't believe you're doing this. And I was like, no, I know exactly what I'm going to do. And it was at that moment I opened the messenger and I blocked him. I blocked him from my Facebook. I blocked him from my messenger. And I knew what his messenger was. I knew what his name was on Facebook, and I never blocked it. I never blocked it, never considered it, because I think I was still overcoming that addiction. And so the comeback happens when you're ready to let go. And it is something that you guys can embrace and let go of the past and let the future begin to unfold and create a new beginning with yourself. Or you can go back and say all those things that you wanted to say that they never listened to in the beginning. They're not going to listen to you. Like, all they want is it's like fishing. They're throwing out the hook and hoping that you're going to bite. That's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that you're going to take a bite. And the minute you do, they've got you hook, line, and sinker. It's not a plight on words here. It's not a play on words. This is the truth. They have you hook, line, and sinker because they know how to push your buttons. And when they can't push your buttons anymore, that's what really gets them. I was done. I was done. If me leaving like a thief in the middle of the night didn't get the hint across, well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and try and play out why. You either accept it or you don't. And my acceptance is this: I'm protecting myself and my own, and she's my own. And it's my job to protect her and to promise her the most serene life she can possibly have. She's 13. I'm not going to sit here and play these old games anymore. She went through enough as it is. And I bring this up, and you guys are probably like, this is a story about you. Yes, but how many of you have been through that? That's why I said I have a second part to this, because some of you guys, maybe all you had was an animal together, but some of you guys have kids. And that's why I say stay tuned for my next video on the Narcissist series, because it's going to be talking about just that. Because it's not just you that's suffering. It's everything that you love. Every being that has breath in its lungs, or everything that is live, is suffering because of the narcissist. Because that's what the narcissist does. They see life, and it's their main goal to create death. Okay, death within, death around. Like, it's like, you know, if you do lose an animal together, it's comical to them. You know, it's not serious. It's not like they could ever take you serious about it. You know, so it's not just you that's suffering. Everybody suffers. And that's why it's so important when the comeback comes that you stand firm in the energy and the life that you have chosen, because that's the power. That's the power. Yes, my first thought was to reach back out to him, but I had to go back to how I was when I first left him, and one more day, and it never made it to the end of the day. I blocked him within probably an 8-hour time frame, maybe a little longer. I was scared to do it. I was scared to hit that block button. I was scared. But let me tell you guys, the minute I did it, it was like somebody had lifted the world off of my chest, and I finally felt free. Freer than I have on this entire journey, because I knew now that I wasn't going to just accept anything just because somebody had something to offer me. I knew that I respected myself more than that. I knew that that energy was not something I wanted to invite in anymore. I was done. It was spent. It was over with. The bank got emptied out, and we're going to leave it at that. No more deposits, y'all. No more deposits. Not today. Not today. So choose you, guys. Choose you. And if it's hard for you to choose you, choose your children and choose your animal. Choose somebody that matters to you, because that is where you can find your strength at. I never said it would be easy. Yes, the steps are simple, and no, they might not make sense to everybody, but I can promise you that if you stand firm in who you are and who you've chosen to be, you will win back your power. And that's what this journey is all about. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending out so much light and encouraging energy. And I'm going to get out of here. With that being said, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.